All right, what's going on, you guys? Nick here with Nick Strength and Pokemon, and just when you thought you had enough Special Delivery Charizard news, there's a new sold listing that just popped up today, June 9th, where a Special Delivery Charizard promo that apparently was sent again on accident sold for $3,950 with 66 bids on that item. So let's go over to the original listing here and have a look. So I already compared this to the two that sold on Mercari, and these are different pictures and it's a different location. So the Mercari seller was located, I believe, in California, and this item is coming from New Jersey. Again, $3,950. The pictures are different, and they even have their let's click this picture here. They've got their eBay name on there, Lucky Dragon. So it looks legit. So it looks exactly like the one on Mercari that sold for $910 and $999 respectively, which we thought was outrageous that this card was selling for $1,000 in the first place. But clearly, these are different pictures. Clearly, it's not someone that just copy and pasted it. Yeah, Free from California is the location on the one that was on Mercari. The other one, it's got some different pictures for the other one, but again, not the same pictures used on the eBay listing. So again, we talked about this yesterday. Multiple people reportedly got this card. It wasn't just one guy. It wasn't just one accident. Multiple customers of the Pokemon Center last month, late May, reported to have received this card, and a lot of them are popping up for sale now. And this is kind of what we're seeing is this crazy price of the first couple ones. So yeah, here you have the Mercari listings. So let's go ahead and close out of those and go back over to this here. Let's look at the bids, see if any of these bids were retracted or what it looks like. So one of the things you want to look for when you go to the bidding section to see if there were any fraudulent bids, to see if there were any retracted bids, to see if this item's price may have just been pumped up to sell more cards. Maybe this guy has more cards and they want to sell more for a higher value, so they wanted to pump up the sale. It looks legit to me, so one of the things you would look for is low feedback from the bidders. All these bidders have like 272, 504, 272, 492. Looks like the lowest is about 13 feedback, but I'm seeing 492, 492, 532, 272, 584, 532. So several different people with around 500 feedback bidding on this, 298. So it looks like the bids are pretty legit. There's a couple bids here from a guy with 2 feedback, but that was in the lower end of the bidding. That was around the $800 range. And then when it got up to the 3,000, I mean, it went from 1,900 to 3,000, so that must have been someone's max bid or something. But yeah, this was the bidding for the Charizard. So that's not the only one. There was another one that was listed here for 566 that shows as sold from the UK. I don't know if that's legit or not, but if you go and turn off the sold listings part and just look at what's for sale right now, there's a couple other items up right now. There's one for $800, again, using different pictures from a different location. So there's another one right here for $800 using what appears to be different pictures than the Mercari listing. It's a different location than the other eBay listing that sold. This one's California, the other one was New Jersey, but California is the same as the Mercari listing, so this could be the same person that has more copies. 24 viewed per hour at $800 a piece. Again, the pictures are different than the Mercari one, but it kind of has the same backdrop now that I'm looking at it. So it could be the same person selling more copies of this card, but what I'm interested to see is how long this lasts. When this card comes out, which I think it is going to come out in June, like I said, my theory on this is that these cards are supposed to be released alongside the Chilling Reign pre-orders, and they probably had a bunch of these in the warehouse ready to go, in the shipping warehouse ready to go, and whether it was an accident, whether it was a misunderstanding, whether it was an intentional leak, I think the reason for it is these were in the shipping warehouse in May, ready to go for June, and somehow they ended up in people's orders in May. But I think there's probably a gigantic stack, probably a pallet of these sitting in the Pokemon Center warehouse ready to go out, and somehow these Charizards accidentally got released from the nest. But once Charizards start hitting the market, the people that bought these first 2, these first 3, these first 4 for these outrageous prices, I think are going to regret it. I think it's going to be a sought-after card for sure. I think it's going to be a valuable collectible card for sure. I think it's highly gradable. Whoever gets the first 10 of this, I'm sure, is going to charge a ridiculous amount of money. But these $1,000 for a raw copy of the card, especially $3,000, damn near $4,000. Let's go back to that listing here. This kind of price point is not going to be something that lasts for a raw promo card. The price is going nowhere but down from here. I can guarantee you guys that. No matter how sought after you think this card is, and it is going to be, everyone's going to want this card. Everybody that didn't get it with their pre-order or however you get it is going to want to buy it from somebody else. Everyone is going to want this card. Now, where that lands and where that price ends up as far as supply and demand is concerned, I think when this card comes out, they're going to have a very healthy supply. I think that's part of why they delayed it. They wanted to print more. They wanted to make sure they had enough of them ready to go to where a lot of people were able to get them. And I think the supply is not going to be an issue. So as people start to realize when these actually hit the market, intentionally hit the market, and kind of start to flood eBay, you're going to see this price come down and down and down as people undercut each other because more and more people are listing them. That's exactly what's going to happen with this card. You're not going to see this card going for $4,000 once it comes out. But to answer the question, do I think it's real? I do think it's real. I think we're seeing enough of these pop up from different people, and they all look the same. They're all over the country. I mean, these are two complete opposite sides of the country, and it's the exact same deal here. This New Jersey one has the exact same insert card on the back, that promo card insert. The holo looks exactly the same. If you go over to the Mercari one, it's got the insert on the back. The holo patterns are looking very similar. I think this is a legitimate promo card. I think it's real. I think we're seeing enough of them pop up now that we can confirm that for sure. The question really is at this point, when are we going to get it? And again, you guys know my theory on that. My theory is we're getting this card with the Chilling Reign ETBs that came out on the Pokemon Center website a few days ago. I think that's what's going to happen. I can't guarantee it, but that's what I think. I think we're about to get him, guys. I think the Special Delivery Charizard is about to leave the nest, and he's about to find a new home with some orders from the Pokemon Center. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. Basically, the gist of this video, Special Delivery Charizard, accidental copy, sold for $4,000 today. Where do you see this going in the future? What do you think the first PSA 10 of this card is going to sell for? And do you think there's going to be raw copies of this card selling for more than this price? Or do you think this is the absolute peak and there's nowhere to go but down from here? Let me know in the comment section below. Give the video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Let's try to get this video to 1,000 likes. Subscribe to the channel if you have not subscribed yet already. As always, I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Nick Strength and Pokemon signing out.